Hi guys, so today we are having a look at a aquarium brush set. Now Lime Crime brought out a aquarium mermaidy brush set and I was in love with it but could not justify the price. So when I saw these guys on Amazon, they look identical. The bristle colours, the tip on the end, the brushes that are in the set, identical. These are currently selling for £6.90 with £1.50 postage and packaging in the UK. And the bristles are so cute. Look, they're purple and it's not actually that pink, this is actually my blusher. But they're just so cute and they've got the glittery swirly handle. They're really nice and light, and yeah, they did come in this case, which to be honest with you I'm not hugely in love with. It's very plasticky smelling, and don't really see myself using it, but it is a nice touch and it means they arrived nice and safely. They were also in a little dividery a bit like this, so I appreciate that. I appreciate them being taken care of even if they are a budget product. So I used these doing my makeup today and let's see how we got on. Right, so quickly we're going to play with this crease brush and then I'm going to get the rest of my face done and come back. So I'm quickly going to grab a bit of this as a very light transition shade, but we'll see how it works for that, because I'm wanting to see if this is like a really fluffy just place a wash of colour brush, or you know, more for blending out once you've got your placement going on. I think I could be doing with a fluffier brush for doing a transition shade, because that's a little bit more concentrated than I wanted, but to be honest I wasn't really thinking I needed a transition shade. So I'm just going into my darkest colour. I'm using the Kat Von D Plum Quad in case anybody is wondering, and I'm just gonna... It's also my first time using this palette actually, believe it or not. I'm a bit late to the game, so I'm curious. Colours are really nice. So I actually quite like this as a crease brush. It's small enough for placement because I don't have the biggest eyelid working space ever. But that's really pretty. So far, crease brush, you are a win, which is good because it feels really nice and soft as well. The edges aren't scratchy at all, which is great. And with these being synthetic, you know, if you wanted to use them for cream products like Colourpop shadows, they're going to work really well for that. So that's cool. I'm going to finish off this eye and come back to play with the rest of the brushes. Hi guys, so I'm back to test the rest of these brushes. So I've got my Freedom Brow Pomade and the angled brush, which is maybe a little bit chunkier than I would like the angled brush to be for my brows, but I think once there's some of the product on it, it'll sort of, you know, grip together a bit better and not be as fluffy. So okay. It's definitely not going to give you the sharpest brow. I think it is just a little bit too wide for that. Maybe this would be better for it smudging under the eyes, but there's another brush in this set that I wanted to use for that. So it's nice, it's picking up the product, it's putting the product back down, but I'm not going to get a very fine tail on my brow there. I don't feel like I've got the greatest control of what shape I'm going to end up with. That said, the inner corner looks quite a natural finish, just because of the shape of this brush, I guess. So that's quite nice. Apologies if my skin doesn't look as good as normal. I don't know what's happening. I've been really stressed out this week. I was going to do a story time video, chatting video, but I just haven't even found time to do that yet. So apologies. I'm also not setting this foundation for this video because I think that's just going to make it look worse. So, don't know. Whew, I went a little bit heavy on that one. Did not mean that. Let's even this out a little bit, even though I'm not going anywhere. Okay, basically this is a nice brush, it feels nice, but I think in terms of using it for the brows, it needs to be just a little bit slimmer. I mean, I guess I could probably try and pinch it slimmer myself. Maybe we'll do that because, I mean, who wouldn't want to be using that brush all the time? So let's have a look at the cheeks next. So I think... Okay, so I think this brush is going to be the best for the contour, and I'm just going to, for easiness, pull out my Makeup Obsession palette, dab into the contour shade and place that there. This almost feels dense enough to use for foundation, but not quite. Just in case anybody was looking at it and wondering about that. But it does good contour. Oh yeah. Okay, and then just for laziness, I'm going in with this brush and I'm just going to use the blusher I've got in my Makeup Obsession palette as well. So this is like quite a small paddle brush. Actually, how cute does the colour of that blush look against the bristles? Not important. And it's quite a nice size, I would say, for controlling where your blusher's going. And again, like with the crease brush, this feels very soft. The ends don't feel sharp at all. And yeah, does not feel like a cheap brush basically. And then last brush for the cheeks is the fan brush. Now, I always watch people using fan brushes and think they look magic and think they look amazing, and it just never works when I use it for highlight. So I'm going to try it though, in the spirit of I'm testing a brush set. I need to use the brushes in the set. So again, being lazy and just using what's in my Makeup Obsession palette since it's out. In fact, this seems like it's been squished a little bit, so I'm going to use it the other way around. See, it's a very subtle highlight, and maybe that's just not me, but it's pretty. And it is a very nice fan brush. So if you were wanting a really light dusting of highlight, then, you know, nothing wrong with this guy. And again, just like with the others, it does feel really, really soft. The quality of the bristles on these, I'm actually really, really impressed with. So the two brushes that I have left are these guys. So I was going to use one of these to smudge under my eye and one of these as a lip brush, and I'm now having thoughts about which one's best for which. I'm just going to use this rounded one for the under eye area. It could also be a precision concealer brush, but well, the way my skin's going this week, we're not doing precision concealing so much as concealing. So I'm just going to go back into my Kat Von D quad and just take the darkest shade there on this little pencil brush. And really nice for getting in under the lashes. It's a little bit stiff, but again, the bristles aren't sharp or anything, so it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Really good for getting a precise under eye application. Because look how thin you can get that if you want to, just because of the shape of that tip. Ooh, I like that. And I'm just going to quickly put on mascara and then do my lips. Okay, so for lips, I've got one of the new formula Kat Von D Studied Kiss lipsticks in Love, or LUV. And let's try this guy out. So these are a creamier formula. Generally, I don't use a lip brush, but this looks like a lip brush, so that's what I'm going to test it as. Although again, you could use this as a concealer brush, probably quite good for sharpening up under the brows as well. But let's go. It's also the first time I'm using these new formula lipsticks, by the way, so... So smooth for the brush and the formula. Does remind me why I hate using lip brushes though. I don't have the patience. So I'm going to apply this and then neaten it up. Okay, yeah, I just don't have the patience for lip brushes, even though I do get that I like the, you know, the more precise edge that I can get with them. So overall, I am really, really happy with this brush set. I can see myself reaching for all of these again, which is quite surprising. The angled one, I do think I'm probably going to use it more as like an under eye smudgery type, although I do love that one as well. The blusher brush, or the one I used as a blusher brush, I actually really like it just because of the kind of small size. Not that I have like the world's smallest cheeks or anything like that, but it was nice. Fan brush, first time a fan brush has actually really felt like it worked properly for me. Crease brush, pleasantly surprised. I like that it's quite small if you've got a smaller kind of lid space. And yeah, I think I probably wouldn't use this as a lip brush because I just don't use lip brushes, but I think I should work on sharpening the underbrow area, and I think it would be a really good shape for that. So if you've got any questions about these, please leave me a comment down below. I will put a link in the information bar to where I bought these. It is like an Amazon kind of associates link, so I do get a little bit of pennies if you use that. So you don't have to if you don't want to. And if you like this video, please click the like button, it really helps me out, and I'll see you later. Bye.